Mina the Hollower gets delayed, two big games rumored to be coming to Switch 2, and new NSO missions for October are live. To stay up to date with all things Nintendo, be sure to subscribe. Welcome to Next Play. Now let's get into it. If you watched my last video about October games I'm hyped for, well, one of those games just got delayed. Mina the Hollower was set to launch at the end of this month, but it looks like we'll be waiting a little longer. The team did say in a press release that the delay won't be long, and it's mainly just for polish and balance. While this is a bummer, I'd rather have a game get delayed and actually have a great game, because Shovel Knight was amazing, so I feel like a Yacht Club game can take all the time they need, especially because this game is primed for Nintendo fans, giving off Link to the Past or Link's Awakening vibes. So if I have to wait even until next year for this game to be amazing, I'll wait. And you should too. We need games to get delayed. I'd rather have delayed games than bad games. What was that Miyamoto quote? A bad game is forever, a delayed game is something like that. I forget what it was, but it doesn't really hold true anymore because of updates and everything. But I'd rather have a good game at launch. We could be seeing two big games make their way to Switch 2. Now, these are just rumors, so take them with a grain of salt, but they seem pretty likely. Nate the Hate was asked on Twitter about Red Dead Redemption 2 getting a Switch 2 release alongside Xbox Series S and PS5, and he answered, they exist, but he has no updates on the release window. Another title that may be making its way to Switch 2 is Silent Hill 2, which is getting close to the window for its exclusivity for PS5. It seems the website may have had some changes on the platforms it's on, leading fans to predict the game will be coming to Switch 2 and Xbox Series. Starting off with Red Dead, it would be amazing to see it on Switch 2. On handheld mode, it is a PS4 and Xbox One game, so there's no doubt in my mind that it will run well on Switch 2. And having it on a Nintendo platform would be amazing. Like I said, taking it on the go on a road trip or just in the backyard relaxing on the hammock, since it is such a big game, I would want to see it portable. Hopefully we see that, and it should have no problem running on Switch 2. Silent Hill 2, on the other hand, could be a different story as it is built for PS5, and I don't know if it will run all that great on the Switch 2, but Bloober Team did release Chronos: The New Dawn on Switch 2, and it actually ran pretty well. Looked good, and it seems like Bloober Team might know how to do stuff on Switch 2. They also said something about bringing horror back to the Switch or Nintendo in general. Back in the GameCube days, we had Eternal Darkness and the Resident Evil games, and it would be amazing to see horror really come to Switch 2 in a way we've never seen since the GameCube. A feature I don't hear enough people talk about when it comes to Switch and Switch 2 is the monthly missions we get. These missions are designed to get players to play NSO games that they might otherwise not, and along the way you'll unlock platinum coins that can be used for more avatars or goodies on the My Nintendo store. This month you'll be able to get icons for Mario Super Picross and Mario Party 3 just for playing both games for even 5 seconds. These icons will be available until November 3rd, so if any look cool to you or you just want to play classic Nintendo games, check them out. I love these missions, and I check them every week as there are weekly missions for just playing online and backing up your save, just to use the features. This program doesn't get talked about enough, and I feel like it's just a way for Nintendo to get people to actually use these features that might have been forgotten about, like the NSO games for Super Nintendo or 64, just to kind of bring people back into playing them, or simple features like the backup saves, saving to the cloud. I mean, there are so many features that I feel like people forget about on Switch 2, and these monthly and weekly missions are a great way to have people kind of remember, hey, you can do this on Switch 2. Do you think we'll be seeing Red Dead 2 or Silent Hill 2 on Switch 2? Man, that was a lot of twos. Anyways, are you going to be checking out Mario Super Picross or Mario Party 3 this month? I highly recommend Mario Super Picross. It's a Japanese exclusive that you don't need to read Japanese for, and it's Picross, so it's just fun. Let me know in the comments down below, and until next time, bye-bye.